Assalamualaikum. After a long time, we are coming back with another review of MacBook M1 Pro 14 inch. The piece you can see in front of this camera is basically a M1 14 inch Pro in space gray color. Basically, there are two variants. Only two colors are being offered in this model. One is silver, one is space gray. I would like to say that my video will be as a developer point of view because I'm a developer and I mostly do web development in .NET and .NET Core. So I will primarily focus on this as an aspect of a programmer of .NET and .NET Core. So let's get started with this. First we'll try to, actually we have unboxed it already, but we wanted to show you that what accessories we are getting with the box. So let's just remove the cover and let's see that what do we get with this. Basically this is the wrapper that it was packed in, and inside it was this laptop, and here I am removing it from the box. Okay, as it's very clear that it's catching fingerprints all over the body, so Apple didn't do any good job with that. Other than that, we have this cover was in between screen and keyboard, and this is the MagSafe charger, and we are going to show after some time how we can connect it. This is some, I don't know what this is, but this is something Apple stickers, and somehow it's manual. And here comes its charger. Basically the charger is, so this is a 67 watt USB-C power adapter, and that's it about it. So that's what we get in the box: a charging cable, an adapter, and this small booklet. Now we'll come back to the laptop itself, and I'll be telling you more about the ports. So this is the variant with 512 GB SSD and 16 GB RAM. Okay, so on left side we can get the ports. One of them is MagSafe port on extreme left, and the other two are Thunderbolt 4 with up to 40 GB per second of speed, and then there's 3mm audio jack, normal. Now let's come to the right side. On right side you can see there's an improvement. We are getting now HDMI port, and we are also getting a card reader port, and again one USB type C Thunderbolt 4 port. Okay, now the MagSafe port, some of you guys will remember that previously it was removed from last year MacBooks, and now it's back. And personally, I think that it's better for safety point of view, as you can accidentally, if you step on the wire, it won't drag the whole laptop itself with the wire. It will easily disconnect with the wire. So I think that's a good step. Now let's open the laptop itself and see what are we getting. So okay, the first of all, I will say that it's Apple has done an excellent job in display department. As you can see, that is a liquid retina XDR display, and this is the best display that you can get in any laptop right now. One of the best. Okay, so we were discussing about, I was telling about display of this laptop. So what we get is liquid retina XDR display with 254 pixels per inch and XDR, extreme dynamic range. Basically Apple claims that up to 1000 nits sustained brightness you can get, and 1600 nits of pre-peak brightness is what you get. So I would really like to add that I agree with Apple in this regard, because I think display is very beautiful, vibrant and vivid. Colors are very vivid, and as you can see that there is a lot of brightness adjustment, and it gets a lot better. There was also a sensor because it automatically adjusts the brightness as per the room lighting. Okay, as I have already told you that refresh rate is 120 hertz, and as you can see that there is also backlight in this keyboard. If I turn the room light off, it's very obvious that we can do coding or whatever tapping need we have. We can clearly, easily get that done with this backlight feature. This laptop, you can see that physical F keys section is back, and it was previously there was a touch bar of some type which was a kind of a gimmick from Apple, and though it looked interesting, but it was a nightmare for programmers or coders. So I'm glad that they've returned the function keys back. So now, if we talk about Touchpad, so I found it very reasonably good. I didn't find any issues. The touchpad is very soft. Clicks are very light, so you don't have to click very hard on it. And there's a very little click sound that is also dampened. Okay, now coming to battery life. Uh, Apple claims that this particular model, 14-inch, is capable of delivering up to 17 hours. But what I have experienced so far is that I think I can hardly get 7 hours or maximum 8 hours, and that too on a very light load. Now, I think I need to tell you that 16 GB RAM and 512 GB storage. That is what I currently have in this laptop, and that is a very basic variant, base price variant, and that comes from $1999. And this has 8 core CPU with 6 performance cores and 2 efficiency cores, and 14 core GPU. So if we talk about the performance, then it simply outscores every laptop in the market right now. Even the Core i9 11th generation benchmark scores are a lot less than the Apple this M1 Pro. Okay, now coming to my personal preference. Basically, I was making this review because my projects are very heavy, and I needed a performance efficient laptop that could benefit me. But what I found that for a Windows user, basically I have shifted from Windows and I recently came to Mac. But what I have observed that is that in previous MacBooks, when there was an Intel chip, it was there was a software named Assistant that was already pre-installed in MacBooks of Intel chips. The purpose of this that software was to that we can easily install Windows 10, and we can use it from any purpose for for in my case I could use it for development. But as everyone knows that this computational power and the efficiency that we are getting is because of the M1 chip that Apple has specifically made, and this is the claim of the Apple that it outperforms every other laptop out there, let it be AMD or Intel, whatever. And I might agree with that, but what the issue that I'm getting is that in Visual Studio and Visual Studio Code, I didn't get that experience which I got on my Windows laptop. So in the end, I am going back to Windows laptop. So I might not be using it because I'm not greatly satisfied. Right now, only way you can install Windows on this is parallel. Of course, you can use virtual machines or whatever, but you won't get the good experience. So for getting good experience, all you need to do is buy a parallel desktop. That is a software, and that costs at least $80 per year. So if that is fine with you, that I think you can do coding on Windows too. with this. But again, for that you have to do many other things. For example, normal ISO cannot be work of Windows 10 or 11, so you have to get an insider preview from Windows 11 website, and then there's a very long procedure to add that on parallel desktop. After that, you can do coding or whatever you want to do on Windows 11 or Windows 10. Okay, now I think I have talked about everything. Let's do a sound test, simple sound test, and see that how it performs. So as you know that due to YouTube policies, we have very limited. So I think that's enough for a sound demo, and I'm impressed because bass and clearness of audio is very rich and fine. And other than that, I didn't notice any cracking of sound. So if coming to the build quality, this is an aluminum kind of body, and I found it very strong and sturdy. So I don't think there would be any quality issues regarding body. But one of the things that you want to notice is that if you want to buy for a long-term use, you should know that there is no upgradation, because in long run you cannot upgrade its SSD, or even you cannot even upgrade its RAM. Apple claims that all the speed that you are getting is because of this unified architecture or whatever they are saying. What they actually mean is that RAM and SSD both are soldered on the machine itself, so they cannot be changed by a by an ordinary user. But even it cannot even be changed by Apple certified technicians. So yeah, that's that, and I don't think we have anything left. And if there is, please do let us know. And now, yes, I forgot one thing. Let's share the cam and see the result. Okay, so I think that's not so good, not so bad, but I think it's fine, better than most of the laptops out there. Okay. Okay, so I forgot to share the Touch ID result, and you can see that it's very fast and it's almost very accurate. Uh, okay, I think I have covered everything, so I'll just share the sound, and I think the keyboard touch and its sound is also very good. Let's share a small demo. Okay, so I hope you have noticed the notch also on the display. That is something different that has been brought by Apple this year. Okay, as a full stack developer of .NET and .NET Core stack, I would say that it's this might be a very good laptop, very power efficient, but not for a .NET or .NET developer, as it has issues with Windows or operating system right now, and I'm not comfortable with the Mac version of Visual Studio, so I won't be using this. But other than that, it's a very good purchase. Okay, that's it. I am just sharing you the overall look and feel of this laptop in as much detail as possible. So let me know if you have any questions or suggestions, or you want to ask anything in particular. I'll try to answer everything. And yeah, that's that. Okay. Thank you. Allah Hafiz. Take care.